Hi, welcome to Subculture. I'm Paige, and the guy that's sort of next to me, but you don't see him, is Ross. This show is airing in Buffalo today, so why don't you go on about that?
Well, Paige and I are sophomores here at Cornell. I'll let Paige explain a little bit more about herself later. I'm an Army major at Cornell, which basically means that I'm studying economics. And anyway, Paige and I have been doing the show for about
7-8 weeks?
Yeah, solid 7-8 weeks now. And we're going to be coming to you now semi-live in Buffalo.
That's right. I'm a sophomore at Cornell as well, and I'm in the School of Industrial and Labor Relations. And this is just a music video show where we discuss various issues. We have live callers. We bring our own little jokes and stuff with it, and it's a lot of fun. So I hope you guys in Buffalo like it, because we know our Ithaca fans like it. And along with Ithaca fans, I'd like to give a few shout-outs, Ross.
Oh, yeah? Who to whom?
Can I? I want to give a shout-out to Don Cipolla, Steve Gargano, and John, a.k.a. Einstein. I know that they're very dedicated to this show, and I'd like to thank them for all their support and insight. I'd like to give a shout-out to Jordy, to Marcia, and that's about it.
Paige, now, I'd like to do a few shout-outs myself.
Okay.
First of all, I'd like to do a major shout-out to Buffalo.
Yeah, go
since they're
Buffalo.
going to be our new extended audience. But Paige, I'd also like to do another shout-out to Marcia.
Marcia.
Now, this is because Marcia, she...
A sister in my house.
A sister in Paige's house. She hooked me up. And,
Lovely.
Right. So
And-
what has she done?
Well, Marcia hooks everyone up lovely.
Right. So anyway, she's taking care of me, and I love
Supplying
her.
you.
She's right. Marcia's supplying me. So she gets a shout-out. Anyway.
Yeah, go Marcia. We have a guest today. It's our winner from the 2 weeks ago viewer appreciation contest. It's Kyle. What's his last name?
Kozera.
I think it's said differently, but okay. Kozera. Whatever it is, he'll be on after this next segment of videos. So we'll go right to videos. Or we won't go to videos because Nick says no. We'll keep talking.
Well, our producer just gave us a Nick, so
We'll keep talking.
Paige, one issue that's been weighing on my mind heavily lately, and I'm kind of...
What's a little heavy on your mind?
Well, Paige, I got a lot of heavy things that I carry around with me during the day, but...
What of them being?
Well, you know, my thoughts. My thoughts.
What are you
Paige.
thinking right now? Because I know what I'm thinking.
I'm thinking about the housing issue.
Oh, that's
the
a
latest
big issue.
hot topic at Cornell.
Everyone's running to find a place to live. I don't know where I'm living yet, but
Paige, now you know how I am with touching, how I like to touch different things.
especially issues.
Especially certain issues that people have. But I don't know if I want to touch this one, Paige.
Well, we don't have to touch it right now. We could go to videos if you'd like.
I don't
Nick,
really
do
want to
you
go to
okay?
videos because although I said that I don't want to touch it, I really do. It's kind of like the great paradox. Anyway.
For back in the paradox.
Okay, all right. The assistant producer just gave me the meanest look you could believe. Paige, she looked at me like she wanted to rip something off. So I think what we're gonna have to do is go to a set of videos right now, and then
Fine.
oh yeah, okay, great. Videos galore.
And Kyle.
I feel the universe functioning. I feel the universe functioning perfectly.
welcome back. We have our guest. This is Kyle Kazora.
How y'all
Hi,
doing?
Kyle.
Yeah, now, for anybody who wasn't watching from the beginning of the show, Kyle was the winner of our Viewer Appreciation Week contest.
You got all 7 out of 7
Kyle
right.
got all 7 questions out of 7 correct. Nobody else did that.
Not even William Skinner.
Out of the hundreds of other people that called in, Kyle was the only person to get 100% of them correct. So, anyway, now, Kazura, could you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Well, what would you like to know, Ross?
Why are you on the show? I mean, what attracts you to our show?
Well, here's the thing. I mean, this show, I don't know if you both know this, but this show is huge. I mean, it's not small. It's beyond, like, little. It's bigger than a bread box. I mean, it is big.
It's huge, yeah.
So, like, I wanted to be a part of it. I saw it one day, and I mean, Ross, you're like a moment of zen for me when you're on the tube. I mean, when you and the
deep.
tube are together, I'm just like,
I hear you, brother.
I'm here.
Deep.
I hear you, brother.
You preach to me, kind of. You just kind of like, you tell it from the mountain. And Paige, you have well-proportioned
Parts.
I was thinking charisma, Paige. I was
thank
thinking
you.
like, and she has a naturally bubbly personality. She's just effervescent and sparkly, kind of like you've got effervescence. It's good. And not to mention, you're switched on. You're shagadelic, baby. You're smashing. So it's just
you.
fun to be here.
Oh, he's a cute guy.
I try.
All right, Kyle, why don't you tell us what school you're in? What are you doing here? You know, do you clean the streets for the city of Ithaca? Are you a student or?
Well,
or what's your
actually,
history?
I'm a student at Cornell University, which is strange that I've never run into either one of you before in my
Never.
life.
I've never seen you. What school are you in?
I'm in the, actually, Paige, I think you and I may be in a few of our classes together. I'm in the School of Industrial and Labor Relations. at
No
Cornell,
way. I
as
never
are you.
see you in classes.
Oh, how bizarre!
I do that. That's true. I have this thing. It's a documented medical problem. I can't get up before noon, or else I turn to dust or something like that. But that's okay.
It's all right.
Yep.
Well,
Correspondence classes.
we know what Mr. Kazora is doing now, but I'd like to know a little bit about his past. I want to know from where he came.
Where do you come from?
From where do you come from, Kyle? From where do you come, Kyle?
Specifically?
Yeah, where is it that you come from?
Well, originally I come from a little hamlet out in wine country, Ross. It's the
Wine
east-
country.
Yeah, the east end of Long Island. It's quite a rather.
But I'm from the East End of Long Island.
Oh my God.
You don't say.
And I lived in the east end of Long Island this summer.
Really?
This is so freaky.
That's bizarre. I mean, how bizarre that this, wait, so we all spent this summer in the same relative geographic location?
Apparently, Paige,
This is freaky.
I'm intrigued. I have a question. What are the chances of this happening, Paige? Slim to none.
This is like 6 degrees of separation, only divided by 2.
Hey,
I'll give you that, Paige.
that's a good call.
How about high school? Where'd you go to high school?
A very small school, Greenport High School, actually, in the east end of Long Island. How about you, Ross?
Wow, this is incredible. Paige,
You went to Greenport.
I'm getting scared here, Paige.
Now,
this
were
is
you-
kind of freaky.
Were you
I went
always
to
from
Greenport.
Greenport? Or did you live somewhere else?
Oh, let me cut you off. What year are you?
Currently, I'm a sophomore.
Oh my goodness,
Then we're in the same
untrue.
graduating class. Oh my God.
Wait, how many?
We're being outed on television. This is incredible.
Just to make sure that we're talking about the same school. How many kids were in your graduating class?
I believe 42.
Oh my goodness, too much, Paige.
I
This is
never-
too
This
is
much.
freaky.
Wow. Ross Cardwell, this is your life. This is incredible right here.
Well, where have you previously lived?
At Cornell?
No.
Before you lived in wine country.
Before
wine.
wine country.
Pre-wine country.
Well, a tiny little, over the river and through the woods in a little dell of Eden, Vermont was where I was, I believe, conceived and birthed, actually.
That's
but that's
sweet.
just what I've been told. I really wasn't in the age of reason at that point in time. And then I moved to a small, basically...
Hell, you weren't even in the age of innocence yet.
There you go.
True that. Preach it from the mountain, brother. And then I moved to a little hellhole in mid-state New York. It's right around here somewhere, but...
And did you have any activities? Did you sing? Did you dance?
Actually, funny you should mention that. I'm a bit of a thespian. From time and again, I've been known to...
Oh, you're a thespian too? Oh, okay.
Yes.
So you've done a lot of plays and stuff?
Yeah, that's what it is. I've done a lot of plays, a little acting.
So, being a thespian, you probably had a lot of exposure.
I've been exposed from time to time.
You've been places that probably other people in a similar situation to you haven't been.
I'd like to think so.
No, I know so.
This is pretty heavy.
This is deep stuff. Hey,
This is not small.
Well,
what do we have next?
Well, our topic for today is stalking, but I've done a little stalking of my own.
Really?
Okay, and I've come up with a little thing that was way back when you were a little youngster. So, Nick, will you please play this? You love this.
This better not.
It's gonna play soon.
No.
Yes.
Well, see, until Nick is
waiting.
able to play it, I'm just going to sit here and cut it
With
on
the
his head.
dance, we're waiting for Nick.
Little
I
dance,
will
shake it
jump
around.
the past of Kyle Kazora.
Anyway, I was talking about... Oh, yeah. What a cute little boy, Paige. Oh.
It's terribly unfortunate that that child died a horrible, untimely death.
that's
and I'm
you,
glad that you brought
Kyle.
it back up on. Really? Now, Paige, how did you ever find that?
Well,
how did that happen? Being that we've never met each other.
Paige. Come on, look at me, Paige. Don't reveal your source.
Okay.
Be strong.
Okay.
Don't tell him that it was.
How did you find that?
Don't tell him how it was deep throat. Super deep throat.
I thought that was cute. It was nice little. You're a
And
star.
I thank you for doing that.
Yes, you
Really.
do. Anyway, back to now our
If
topic
Paige's
of
brakes fail, I had nothing to do with it.
stalking. Everyone's had it. I've been stalked.
In fact, I don't even date anymore. I pretty much just stalk people.
You know, it sounds like we all have something in common. It's very strong here, very strong bond, Paige. The closest that I've come to anyone stalking me is when I walked into the Gap one day, Paige, and you know, I'm kind of a gappy guy sometimes. I wear
Sometimes,
my
yeah.
gappy
You have a few
clothes.
gaps.
Gappy this, gappy that, yeah, gaps here and there. So anyway, I was in the Gap, I'm walking around, you know, I'm fiddling around with the shirts and whatnot, and all of a sudden, one of the sales associates,
So they say.
so they say, came up to me, Paige, and he asked me where I bought my underwear.
That's pretty sketch.
You know what?
And
Filene's has a sale in the bargain basement.
it's
Ross.
funny you just said that because that's exactly what he said to me. Paige, he told me there was a big sale at Filene's basement.
Now,
and I
why
should
did
go.
he want you to go to the
I
basement?
don't know, Paige,
with
but he
him?
wanted me to capitalize on the sale.
I think he wanted to capitalize on something else. in my
Then,
opinion,
Paige,
but
he followed me around the store. And,
you know those Gap people, though. They do that a lot.
oh, but Paige, I think you want a little bit more than a sale.
And I think he was interested in certain gaps in.
He didn't just want a sale, Paige. So anyway, that's my stalking story.
I think there's different levels of stalking, and it's called small, medium.
Wait, let me guess.
appreciated. What's the next one?
Ross?
Not huge. Not huge.
Oh, large, sorry.
It has to be large.
Oh, okay.
Notice large is large. But anyway, the small things I think are, you know, checking out the license plate numbers, you know, getting that on.
Everybody stalks. a little bit.
Everyone has a little stalk. It's all good.
Hiring a detective to go search somebody's house.
Stuff like checking on through the email, you know, the student directory. That's on my home. You know, that's a bookmark for me.
I hear you, Paige.
I meet a guy, I check out where they're living and stuff like that. But then there's a little more. And
Paige, what's the next level,
the
Paige?
next level, medium, is when the guy or the girl, because it could be either way, they start, I don't know, coming around at odd hours, screaming the name of the girl or guy out the window. I just seen a lot of stuff that's pretty sketch. I mean, extensive research on the person.
You know what, Paige? I had a friend named Trisha who that
Trisha.
happened to.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened to her?
Well, I don't know. She was up in her bedroom sleeping, and all of a sudden this guy starts screaming her name, Trisha, Trisha, and I don't know. That's pretty much the story.
Wow. And then you got the peekers, the ones that look through the window. Now, I know I got a little optimal view from my window from a certain fraternity. I've heard they have telescopes. I'm a little scared.
No, Paige, we don't
Well,
have those.
Paige,
Oh,
do you think they would need telescopes for certain? I mean, because they're not that far
I know,
away.
Paige. That's like saying, I need a telescope during the day to see the sun. I mean,
I know, really.
you see what I'm saying,
There's
Paige?
a parking lot in between us, guys.
Yeah, but Paige,
But Paige,
come on.
Paige.
things aren't that big that they can see.
Paige, no modesty here.
I know.
Aw.
Oh,
With your crushed velvet
this
silk.
is sexual harassment. I'm kidding. Yeah, I'm wearing a nice velvet shirt. You can't really see it, but
Paige, I feel like we're hogging the show. We can do the show any week we want. Let's let Kyle talk about his stalking.
yes.
Me? Stalk
Methods or
per se?
experiences.
Oh, well, you know, I wouldn't feel comfortable saying something like that in front of the millions of viewers that you guys have.
Now that we're in Buffalo.
True.
You know what? We are waiting for callers. Maybe I don't know
True.
if the
If you got-
phone
Oh,
number
that's
went
true.
out.
We didn't let. Well, Paige, don't blame the audience. We didn't let them know. Callers, call in. Tell us your greatest stalking story. We want to hear this.
We really do, because God knows I can go on and on about how people have been stalked that I know.
and just change the names to protect the innocent.
Exactly, it's all good. So we'll just go to
who knew?
two videos, and we'll come back with our guest host, Kyle. All right? Nick? I don't know if he's listening.
Paige, I think
we'll just ramble on endlessly.
right now, I can see it.
Some people try to put us down, while other people, oh, they don't know what's going round. So get up, think about what you see before you start knocking somebody else. You better take another look at yourself. It's all for one and one for all. United we stand, divided we fall. You gotta let freedom ring. You gotta let freedom ring. Hey people, put your troubles down. We can all push together and make the world go round. So get off before it gets too late. You know the best things in life are free. Love, understanding, and your dignity. It's all for one and one for all. United we stand, divided we fall. You gotta let freedom ring.
Altered state I dream without restraint. By necessity our fate, free to transcend hate, ascending to a higher level. I wait. In search of perfect harmony, there's balance and purity, love and liberty, euphoric reality combined with unity. It knows no boundaries and bells will ring. Of thee I sing. Let freedom ring. Freedom ring.
It's all for one and one for all. It's all for one. We can all
Now wait a minute.
Pointing faces. Wow. Wasn't that sweet?
Well, anyway, we're back here at Subculture
Subculture.
Page. Now, Paige,
Yes, Ross.
you know, every day I look at you, Paige, and I say to myself, wow, Paige is a really voluptuous girl.
Well, I thank you. I'll take that as a compliment.
Oh, well, Paige, you should take it as a compliment.
Hey, you should take it.
But
Thank you.
Paige, today, I'm wondering, is it, if you don't mind me saying, or asking rather, Paige, is it that time of the month? Because you look a little bit larger up top than
Plumps,
normal.
perhaps, like plumps when you cook it.
No, it's not that time of the month, but do you really think I look bigger?
Oh, Paige, I think you look even larger than you usually
Well,
do.
I'll tell you why.
Tell me, Paige.
These, I don't know, hooter hammocks, as you
Well,
so-called, I carry other things in them than just my little honeydews. Yep.
Oh, Paige, little does not go with those honeydews there, kid, all right, huh?
Well, don't you carry things around in your pockets?
Well, Paige, you know, nothing besides usual plums and giant squash, but besides that, no.
Well, let me check what I got here, okay?
Oh, ringer.
I have something
I
for all of you. You knew something was in there, didn't you, Kyle?
something was awry, something was not. Oh,
All right, Paige, we got a little call. I'm going to take this.
hold off on.
Subculture.
Shall we go on speaker?
Oh, okay, hold on a second. Let me put it on speaker. Paige, I got all discombobulated.
Hello?
You there?
Okay, yeah, how's it going?
I got a joke for you guys. Ready?
Okay, better
Yeah.
be funny.
What do you call three retards going nowhere?
If you say subculture, you'll be really uncreative.
To you.
Oh God, that was incredibly.
Wow.
Oh wow.
Well,
You've got to be some kind of
guy's
moron
really-
to call in and say that. Oh, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Kyle, I mean, we don't want you to think our viewers are weird.
Screen
We
me.
might have to start screening.
Hey,
Hey, it's the same guy.
Well, anyway.
Anyhow, on to more bigger
Well,
and better
Ross
things.
gets to kick
Who is it?
that guy's booty.
Oh, yeah? What's up, man?
He's going to
Oh,
start
it's not
talking.
a jackass.
Was that you before? Who was that? Oh, okay. All
We're on. Yeah.
right, we're going to put you on speakerphone.
Ross is a little amateur tonight.
yeah, Ross is amateur.
Well, here's the thing. My producer's telling me one thing. The phone caller's saying another thing, Paige. Yeah, I'm getting kind of
And the
confused.
girls say
Anyway,
quite the contrary.
Paige, this fella says he's an old friend of yours.
Mom.
And he wants to speak to you.
Hey, Paige, who am I?
Who is this?
Is this Jared?
Who do you think? I'm going on your little Theta hayride.
Jordy!
What's up?
What's up, my alpha
apologies,
buddy?
Jordy.
I shouted you out.
Yeah, well, I heard you, and I've been calling your stupid line. It's been busy for hours.
You know why it's been busy? Because we're so popular here in Subculture.
Exactly,
Anyways,
Paige.
That's because your ringer wasn't working, come to think of it.
If that's the case, it wasn't our fault.
I'm a little nervous here. This is the first time I've been on TV.
Well, look at Kyle. He's on TV for the first time.
Yeah,
and
why
he's
is he
not
on
nervous.
TV? Why is he guest and I'm not?
Well, see, Jordy, we had a little contest the other week, and Kyle answered 100% of our questions correctly.
Really?
Yeah.
Therefore, his prize was being able to come on the show.
Really?
Now, I'll ask you, why don't we think of one question, and if Jordy gets it right, he can come on the show too.
Oh, sure.
You can make up the question.
Oh, sure.
All right, what?
Why don't we even use an old question?
Use an
Paige?
old question because he's never seen it.
Okay, I forget which episode it was, but on one of our shows, we were discussing whether homosexuality exists among animals. And Paige had a certain type of animal that we determined may have very well been homosexual. Do you know what animal that was?
See, I think that's too hard.
Oh, Paige, come on.
I mean, chirp, chirp. I don't know.
A dog.
Ooh, oh, it was Paige's
Jordy, I
parakeet.
gave you a hint.
Parakeet?
It was Paige's
You have a goddamn parakeet? What a waste of space.
Hey, it was so cute, my Fletty. Be quiet.
You ever see Dumb and Dumber when the parakeet's head came off?
Yeah, that was funny.
That was a good part of the flick, I must say.
That was a good. You know what? The best part was when he was peeing into the glass bottles. I don't know.
Okay,
Yeah,
Paige,
all right.
should we go to our issue?
Yeah.
All right, thanks for calling,
Okay,
Jody.
bye.
Hey, where the fuck are you? Sit down
That
there.
guy's cursing and being very loud.
I got a stalking story.
Okay, then
Okay, well.
tell
let's
from the
hear it.
mountain.
Want to hear it?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Jordy's going out with this nice young Jewish Russian girl. And she's great. I went out with her for 2 years.
Okay.
And then she decides to go to University of Texas at Austin. And I'm still living in Philadelphia.
Right.
And somehow she still wants us to stay together. And then she moves from Philadelphia to California. And then, I'm thinking, maybe I'll be a nice boyfriend. I'll go down and visit her in Texas. Texas sucks. And I'm so glad I went here. So she wasn't having fun in Texas, and she still liked me. So what she wanted to do, she wanted to transfer to Cornell to be with me.
No, that's pretty heavy duty.
All right. She applied for a transfer, and she got in.
Is she here?
She got in the Cornell. My ex-girlfriend came to stalk me, switched colleges, and came here.
Is your ex-girlfriend a hoe, quoting from Tony, Tony, Tony?
Is she a hoe? No, well, she was pretty damn good, come to think of
So wait, is she here presently?
Yeah, but the thing is, after she applied, she got in. She called me and said she got in.
Right.
The last thing I said to her was, don't go, and I didn't talk to her for 6 months. But she decided to stay. But that's stalking.
That
is stalking.
When a girl will go 3,000 miles to see the guy.
Well, Paige,
But hey,
that
just made me feel good.
Jordan, I can only come to one conclusion here.
What's that?
This is going to be my closing comment, and then I'll see you tomorrow or Friday, whenever
We'll
it
see
is.
you at the hayride.
You must have some set of jewels, Jordan. All right, so.
There you go.
They had
I
a
mean, there must
Cornell.
be
I got
some
a real
reason
hard
she's
time
coming.
using them.
Bye,
Hey, nice speaking to you.
That was interesting. Nice.
Oh, yeah. That was Jules Jordan, as we call it.
Jordy with the jewels.
Now, we're going to hold off on the phone calls just for a few minutes. We'll come back to our callers later because we love them. But right now, Paige has a little article that she'd like to read to us because it's very interesting.
I took it out of my shirt, and it's from the Cornell Daily Sun. I think it's today's, and it says the following. Teen gives pipe bomb as gift.
Wait, teen gets pipe job?
No, not pipe job. Not any kind of job here. It's a bomb.
Oh, pipe bomb. Oh, okay.
Okay,
I got
okay.
it now.
Now, a 13-year-old boy presented a female classmate with a gift-wrapped pipe bomb.
Wait, he presented the female classmate with a pipe job?
No. Get your mind out of the gun.
Oh, pipe bomb.
We all know what you're looking for tonight,
good.
but you're not going to get it. This girl got a pipe bomb with a flower for her birthday, and she was even told by the kid how to set off the explosive. Robert M. Kong was arrested Monday and charged with the manufacture and possession of a destructive device after the girl's parents found her playing with the bomb. And he was released to custody of his parents. Now, I know I would love to get a pipe bomb for my birthday from one of my
Paige,
guys.
is this pipe bomb metaphorical?
No.
Are we really talking about a pipe bomb here,
Was it
Paige?
like a pipe that exploded?
It was a pipe that exploded right in her face, right in her fired.
Oh,
But-
in the hair.
Well, now, Paige, now I'm seeing things a little bit more clearly because I was confused. Because I'm thinking to myself, how's this random kid Well, granted, you know, he can read information off the net and build himself a little bomb.
He did get it off the internet, by the way.
A little bomb of
Off
pipe.
the internet, the instructions were to make this pipe bomb. I don't know what the
Well, Paige,
website
they'll give you all
but
sorts of instructions on the internet.
I think they give you about everything.
www.pipebombsforyourfriends.com.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I
You go
use.
on there, you find out how to make a nice bomb from pipe, and
Lay a little pipe.
lay a little pipe, exactly, and from there, you just
And then
roll
you're
with
the
it,
bomb,
Paige.
you know.
Exactly.
But anyway, so that was like, I thought that was extremely interesting because it just pretty freaky. A 13-year-old knowing how to make a bomb.
I
That
blame
kinda scares
MTV,
me.
personally.
I'm going to too. You know what I'm going to turn on the ringer and see if anybody.
No, Nick says no.
Oh, our producer
Okay,
saying.
fine.
Okay.
Pick up the
Speaker. Oh, okay. Hello.
Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
Good, how are you?
We're good.
That's nice. How's the show coming along so far?
Oh, it's going pretty well.
Good.
Yeah, let me say that having Kyle on is a really nice change of pace. Even though I really don't care for what he's had to say or his attitude, I think it's nice to see a new face on Subculture. Really. And I like your Kyle, by the way, your sweater, by the way, Kyle. It's pretty sharp, really.
Are you?
Thanks, dude.
Did you get that at J. Crew?
Actually, no, it's structure.
Structure, just as good, just as good.
I think so.
So what's your name?
I can tell
John?
it's a plate.
John, and where do you go?
To school?
Yeah, what school?
I go to Cornell. I'm in ILR.
ILR, really?
Really?
That's cool.
Yeah, it's fucking great.
Good. Well, thanks, John.
Do you have any input on stalking?
Yes, actually, I do. Now, stalking, you said, is in three categories. It's small, medium, and large, kind of like a shirt or something. I mean, I think you oversimplified it, but...
I agree, but for the purposes of the show, we don't have
Oh,
to
yeah,
get
I know, because the general public out there is pretty stupid. I mean, not everybody can go to Cornell, right?
Oh,
Whatever.
come on.
Come on now.
That's not what we're saying at all. Paige, you totally misconstrued what we're trying to say.
John shouldn't be that guy.
Come on, don't be that guy,
All right, so
John.
tell us your
What
stalking
guy?
story.
I'm not being any guy. I'm just being John.
Stalking story.
Okay, stalking. I want to know, can stalking only happen if a person physically is following somebody and looking at them through a window or something like that? Or, I mean, if I can finish, or can stalking also be something that is done like through, I don't know, let's say other modes of communication, such as a telephone or the internet? Because I was thinking, since I am a regular viewer of Subculture, that maybe a frequent caller of yours, Mr. Pohl, is perhaps stalking Miss Page, because every time he calls in, he says he wants to stick his dick in her ass. Is that a form of stalking?
Now,
Please
Paige.
explain to me.
I think that what we have here is a little liaison.
A liaison?
Yeah, between the pole man and you, Paige. I think that this fellow here is I think
onto something.
Yeah, he is onto something, Paige.
He's on some, yeah.
He's definitely onto something. And I think he has a valid point here, Paige.
I agree that.
I think so too, because, I mean, if that is considered stalking also, then we have to make maybe some new laws, some new anti-stalking laws, something, because, Paige, you know what? You shouldn't have to put up with Mr. Pohl's constant agitation and saying how badly he wants to stick his big black dick in your ass. I mean,
Thank you for being so concerned.
hey, I'm just restating the facts. I'm sorry.
John, the fact that this fellow is African American has nothing to do with anything, John. I don't think you should bring that up.
It has.
No. I don't think you should bring that up,
Ross,
Paige.
Fight.
Ross, I'm not saying anything about him being an African American. All I'm doing is repeating what he has said to Paige.
He has said that, Ross.
Thank you.
I know he said
Thank
that.
you, Paige.
Paige, I know he
Welcome,
said that to
John.
you. But he didn't have to mention the fact that he's an African American.
I know. I don't know if that's considered stalking as much as why are you staring at me? Sexual harassment.
Who stares at you?
Okay.
Dead air.
I guess.
Keep talking.
I mean,
Paige, you got to roll with this because I have no idea
Wait,
what's
but you
going on.
never answered my question.
what do I consider that stalking?
Yeah.
Well, that's definitely stalking, wouldn't you say, Paige? I don't know. You see, stalking, sexual harassment.
It kind of is linked
There's
together.
shades
I
of
think.
gray here, Paige. It melts together.
This is a relativist position that I'm taking right now. It
What do you
depends.
think?
Well, personally, I think the black pole man is hilarious. So I think maybe we should just let him slide. We'll put it in like a
Hold on. If you're gonna address him, just big black pole man.
big
Yeah, because
black
he
pole.
always said that he had a very large penis. I mean, we're not talking small penis going into Paige's ass. We're talking about a great big one.
We understand exactly
We're
what you're
talking
saying.
like Long Dong Silver, John Holmes, whatever other porno star you might want to name. I mean, we're talking big time.
We're talking huge, John.
Huge.
Much bigger
Oh,
than
but
box.
believe me,
Now, are
I know
you
exactly what you're
huge,
talking
John?
about.
Ross, I'm sure you know what I'm talking about. You're obviously hung like a bull over there.
Well,
And what about you, John?
at 6'3", I mean, what can you do?
Well, you know, some people have told me that I'm hung like a woman. That's all right, though, you know? I mean, it's no big deal. If God had intended for me to have a huge penis, I'd be limping all day, you know?
Okay.
But I don't, so what can I do?
Well, thank you very much for calling, John. We got to go to some videos presently.
We'll call you Long John from now on, but we're going to go to some videos.
Now, Paige,
I'm like staring, man. Who's that man in the window pane? Got something on his and it's starting to stain. Showing up for quick, so why can you get down? Step up on the ladder and you get beat down. Boss down, so I'm
touches me from end to end. It's not a choice I tried to make. It's not a thought I couldn't take. Something told me it was time to give you yours and leave me mine. A vision started to be clear. I watched the sunlight coming near. I knew the day, I knew the night. I knew I couldn't gain my sight. With my naked eye, I saw the falling rain coming down on me. With my naked eye, I saw if I said it all, I could see. With my naked eye, with my naked eye. Last night I came into your home to break some ice and throw some stones. I asked if we could be alone. I had some troubles of my own. Knew I had to say goodbye to all the old things held inside. If I let the moment fly, I knew they'd all be magnified. Came around after dark, you were nothing but a lark. Though I snuck in like an ark, I knew I had to leave my mark. Wanted to be satisfied, I tried to be dignified. Wherein nothing is divine, it is a state of mind. With my naked eye, I saw the falling rain coming down on me. With my naked eye, I saw if I said it all, I could see. With my naked eye, with my naked eye. With my naked eye, I saw the falling rain coming down on me. With my naked eye, I saw if I said it all, I could see. With my naked eye. 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 With my naked
was off the hook while those videos were playing.
Oh my God, Paige, I don't know if I've ever heard so many phone ringings.
But we do have a caller right now, so hello?
Hey, how's it going? Can you hear me?
Yeah, it's
We
going
can
really
hear
well.
you.
Yeah, I got a good story happened my freshman year about stalking for you guys.
Okay, let's hear it.
Are you guys familiar with the term teabag?
I
Is that a
can't
cell
hear
phone?
you.
Yeah, I think my phone's having trouble here.
Okay, call back.
All right.
All right. The
Yeah.
guys, gotta get the phone to work. I know my phone's static all the time. I can't stand it.
Well, they don't work in the tub either, Paige. So, Paige.
There we go.
Oh, here we go.
There he is.
Subculture.
Down.
Hello?
In the interim, let's just play some more luscious Jackson.
No,
I mean, I
no.
just can't get enough of
Oh
that.
yeah, I know.
That video
slide
is
was
just
immense, huh?
Huge. But anyway, we're just trying to get people to call because they were all calling before, but it's all good.
Yeah, they call after call before they slow down a little bit. Anyways, Paige and I aren't going to be on next week, so it'll be 2 weeks until our next show airs.
I'm very frustrated about this.
You are frustrated. I understand, Paige.
I think our #1 viewer, Kyle's also frustrated.
Oh, I think he is.
I am.
Should we take this call, Paige?
Yeah, go for
Okay. Subculture.
Hi.
Hi.
This is Caesar. I just called a couple minutes ago.
Okay, how are you,
Get
Susan?
through.
You want to share with us your story?
Excuse me?
You want to
story
share
about
with us your
stalking?
story?
Oh yeah. I've got a little story here. First, I like to say, what did this guy? What kind of contest was this that he won?
Kyle won a
it was
viewer
huge.
appreciation contest.
Oh, really? So he had to answer questions, that kind of thing, or something like that. Because I saw William Skinner on there the other week, and they were great. William Skinner and company,
Oh, they were funny.
Yeah.
they were awesome.
They're just not as big of a fan as I am. I mean, when it comes to being a fan, there's nothing big. I mean, William just could not compare.
Well, Kyle, there's nothing really big about you.
Well, actually,
Okay.
Yeah.
We're gonna-
the story, dude, the story.
No
But
one's-
Listen, Kyle, just because I've seen, on the topic of harassing and whatever, I've been kind of seeing Kyle's eyes drift over to the breast of the lovely Paige Goodman.
it's true, though.
What?
I'm sorry, I just did,
Well,
because I'm watching
you guys
here a bit
understand,
close
like,
to
the
Kyle's
concept-
face, and,
guys,
and
guys.
he's been staring that way.
But you understand the concept of gravitation, right? Like when things are very big, they have more gravity.
Are
Right?
you saying that Paige is sagging?
I am not sagging.
Far be it for me to say.
No, Paige, I definitely would not say that.
Yeah.
Just Kyle said about gravity,
I
But
think
he
he's
had a
saying more
story,
of
didn't
his.
he?
I think saying gravity, his eyes are being pulled to my
Yes.
breast. But
I'm
But let me just say something here. Let me say something for all of us.
Yes, please
for
do.
all, speak.
For men on the whole, Paige, I think that we're all guilty of a little bit of eye drifting, Paige.
Well, my eyes are drifting
Our
right now.
eyes
let's say.
stalk her breasts.
Listen, my eyes are drifting right now, but
When we're around you, Paige.
I hope they're...
Okay.
Well, Ross is hung like a bull, I've heard.
Story.
I've heard.
Okay.
I've heard also, stories about Kyle, too. But let's not get into that one.
we won't. Do you have a stalking story for us?
Yeah, I'm sorry, I drifted off there a
We
little bit.
understand.
Yeah, well, I had kind of like a friend stalking me. A female friend. I was going out with her for a while, a little bit. Then after that, she didn't really, get over it. I used to actually visit her because I wanted to maintain the friendship.
Right.
She would kind of like make my drink a little stronger than everyone else's, and really. And then the next thing you know, I'd be like in a hall at BU, and she'd be, doing things that I didn't realize were happening, that kind of thing,
Yeah, that's pretty sketchy when the girl goes for the drugs.
And now
Or malt liquor.
she sends me little gifts every once in a while. Like she sent me a sweater the other week. It's and it's a little weird. It's kind of like it's
Return it?
indirect harassment.
Now wait. Now my question is, do you return the gifts because by
No, I don't.
accepting it, you then condone her behavior?
No, I don't return any gifts. I try to say that nothing was wrong, and then after a while, I let it go for a while. Then I visit her again, and
You
I
get
was
some
actually
play,
saying,
and you're all good.
what is it?
And you get play with her, and it's.
Well, I didn't want to. I was actually
Uh-huh.
interested in her friends, but it ended up next thing I woke up in the morning with her lying next to me.
Pretty weird.
Paige,
It's some weird stuff.
I hate to interject. If this is a very hot topic, then we'll be able to continue it in 2 weeks when we come back. Thank you for
just got it.
calling.
I'd like to give a shout out to the heifer.
Okay, sure.
whatever, but
Thanks for calling.
I think stalking is actually a good topic to discuss. We have
It's a
a
very
lot
good
of
topic.
callers.
Now, Paige, to wrap this up, like Paige and I said, we're not
2
going to be
weeks.
on the air live next week. 2 weeks from now will be our next show. So we have the engineer for next week's show.
They were on last
They were on
week at
last week.
10
It'll be
o'clock.
repeat. They're kind of they filled in for us when Paige and I could not be here. So we thank them for that. We appreciate that.
So watch them next week.
So
and
watch
we'll
them
be
next
on
week,
2 weeks.
and we'll be on 2 weeks from now. Thank you
Guess
for
to a
watching.
video, and thanks to Kyle for coming on the show.
It's been a pleasure, guys.
Thank you.
All right, bye.